2021. 10/1/2021. That means it's October 1st. That means Halloween is coming. That means it's time for horror movie recommendations. This year we're doing a little bit different. We got Netflix. We got Tubi. We got Amazon Primes, but instead of Hulu, we're doing HBO Max because they got fire. All right, let's get right into it. If you have Tubi, which everybody should have Tubi because it's free and it's got all kinds of ridiculous scary movies, you need to watch Suspiria. Suspiria is about this girl from America. She go to Germany. She's gonna do this ballerina school, this weird school that's got like these red walls and this stained glass and all this type of shit. And then she's like, uh-oh, shit starts freaking out. And then like flies start coming. And then there's like a witch mother in the basement that's like taking the souls of young girls and making them good ballerinas. It's wild. It's crazy. And like, it's just all kinds of colorful stuff like that. All right. If you have HBO Max, right, I told you they had fire. If you got HBO Max, you need to watch 28 Days Later. This is that one. It's in England, and it's got the Cillian Murphys. And Cillian Murphys wakes up and he's like, what is going on? Hello! And he starts walking around and like, he was in a coma for 28 days and he woke up 28 days later and he's walking around and Piccadilly Circus or whatever is empty and he's like, hello! It's Tuesday, isn't it? Where's everybody at? I gotta get a point or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Cillian Murphy says. And then there's like zombies running. Right? And like 28 Days Later is dope because it was like the first one with like running zombies, right? Before that, they were like walking zombies. But this one, they had, you know, quick little British running zombies. If you have Amazon Prime, you need to watch Jennifer's Bodies. And Jennifer's Bodies, she's got Megan Fox in it. And then that blonde girl from Mean Girls. Yeah, the blonde girl from Mean Girls, and then Jennifer's Bodies, Megan Fox. Megan Fox goes to this bar. She goes to see this band, but the band's really Satanist, so they take her to this hole in the middle of a waterfall, and they stab her in the neck with the fucking devil knife, and they throw her in the hole in the fucking waterfall, and then like the band gets super popular or whatever the fuck, and like, but she comes out of the hole of the fucking waterfall, and she's like a fucking succubus. And she's fucking biting people. And she's swimming naked in the beach to the death metal music, right? And she fucking bites the cop in the neck. And then she fucking steals her, you know, the Mean Girl's boyfriend and tries to eat him in the pool. But she stabs him in the spoiler alert. But yeah, it's a dope movie. And like, people hated on it for a long time, Jennifer's Body. But it's dope, right? But it's not good. Okay, so if you're one of those people that's like, oh my god, Jennifer's Body is the greatest movie that's ever made. Listen, it's not. It's not. It's a shit low budget horror movie with bad CGI, but it's super fun to watch. Now, the number one movie you need to watch tonight, out of all those other ones, you need to get on Netflix and you need to watch Sweetheart. You remember Castaways with Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks worked for FedEx, and he's flying in the plane crashed, and he ends up on, you know, the beach, and he got the volleyball, Wilson, right? It's just like that, but instead of Tom Hanks, it's this girl, and instead of, you know, landing on the beach, she got a FedEx package, she got a suitcase full of bikinis that she just keep changing into the whole movie, and instead of Wilson, with the hand on the face and his blood, it's a big, creepy, evil sea monster that comes out of a hole. That's the theme for today. Stuff going in holes. Suspiria, the lady falls through the hole and gets strangled. 28 days later, guy comes out of a hole and he's like, where's everybody? You know, Jennifer's Body, they throw her in a hole. Sweetheart, a monster comes out of the hole. And she's like, oh shit, what am I going to do? I'm a castaway on this island, but I'm not Tom Hanks. How am I going to fight this monster? I got to fight this monster because this monster's trying to fuck me up. So it's super like survival horror. The monster comes, her boyfriend comes, he's like, calm down, sweetheart, or whatever. So you're like, fuck you, dude. Like, you know. Sweetheart on Netflix. Number one movie you gotta watch today. As far as what I'm watching, I'm supposed to be watching The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2 to start off because it's Friday. It's a double header, okay? And I always do a double header on Friday, so I'm doing The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2, which are just phenomenal horror movies, and I think I've watched them, like, those ones, like, 2 or 3 times this year already. But for you, if you got Tubi, it's Suspiria with Dario Argento's, and everything's painted Technicolor, and the girl falls in the thing and she gets hung with the telephone cord. If you got HBO Max, Cillian Murphy's, 28 Days Later, British Running Zombies 2, hey, get back here, I'm a zombie, right? And Amazon, Jennifer's Body, about Jennifer, and her body gets thrown into a hole, and her body comes out of the hole, and she's possessed by a succubus. The #1 movie you need to watch tonight, the best stranded at sea horror movie of all time, where a girl has a whole bunch of bikinis and has to fight a monster that comes out of a hole just off the shore. Sweetheart. There's a series of articles that are detailing a week's worth of movies to watch on Horrorbound. So go to the site, check it out. There's some extra recommendations there. There's some double header suggestions for you for all these movies. Come back tomorrow and every day in October, and I'll be screaming about movies. Have a nice day. And yeah, this is the Chud theme song, so get over it.